Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You know who I am. I'm Route 1 FM, and of course this is my FM24 Grassroots to Glory save. And in this episode it is quite a big episode, because where we find out who we face in the playoff semi-final. So if you haven't already, and it's the first time of me asking, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below as well on what do you think of this series so far. Tell me what you think of the kits. Obviously I've got one more season with this kit, what you see on the screen at the minute, and then the following season we'll change it up again. But I've got two big news before these playoff semi-finals, and it's the major return of Gaz Bradley to start off with. The young 18-year-old who suffered a broken leg has come back just in time for the semi-final. He's not had much game time this season, 7 games, but scoring 3 goals. But before his broken leg, he was in good form. Also, his running buddy, yes, Liam Nash as well. Nashy is his nickname. He has returned, the club's all-time record goal scorer. Hopefully has something to prove in one of the biggest games in Hornchurch's history. The question is, what are the semi-finals and how are they going to impact us? So let's go and find out. And the first round looks like this: Dorking versus Torquay and Fife versus Aldershot. Now, if I've worked this out correctly, we are in the bracket with Dorking and Torquay. Dorking is a very good team. Torquay, again, headed by Headland Chamberlain in the boardroom, have got a lot of star power, got a lot of pull power. This is going to be interesting as well. Notably, on the screen, you can see the assists this season have gone to Romeo Beckham. He's got 17. He is going to be key. And what more can you ask for from a star man? But the question is who do we face in the semi-finals? So let's go and find out. And it is none other than Dorking Wanderers. They put one over Torquay United. It's the tie that I, to be honest, didn't really want, because we're about the same, to be honest. There's neck and neck with them, but the winners will face either Solihull Moors or Fife. This is going to be a tricky one, so let's head over to the Hornchurch Stadium, Bridge Avenue, to check out the final. And being the big game, this is the team that I've put out. We've gone Terry in goal, Fair, Robinsons, Bassell, Clements at the back. They've been solid going into the back end of the season. Then you got Jenks ahead of them with Dixon Boner there holding the midfield together. We've got Dunn on the left. We've got Romeo Beckham on the right, and Ukwodu up front, playing next to Liam Nash. Yes, Nashy is in. He makes the start ahead of Beresford. Might be a tough call, but I need his experience. I need his big game experience. Dorking have literally gone 3 at the back, 4 in the middle, with a front 3. We could lose it with our with their defenders in a way. They could knock us out completely, but if we can get the balls in, we could do something. It's a big game. We're at home. Gaz Bradley and Beresford both make the bench. So does Adams. Also Watson and Gennaro is our backup goalkeeper. Fingers crossed. Let's get into the playoff action. Here we go in the playoff semi-final with Dorking, who's made the short trip to Hornchurch. As they're playing out from the back, they've got these 3 at the back who's going to be key for them to not conceding goals, and they're playing really well. They tore Torquay apart. The question is can they break down Hornchurch as they come down the right? Come down to the bar and ball across, and yes, they have scored. They have gone 1-0 up, and it's about half hour been played, which is not good. I need to rejuvenate this team to get them back into action. Carter with a free kick tested Terry, but he was able to keep it out. Terry, I think, has been keeper of the season, but the question is can he take it into the Football League? Can he keep us in it? But Nashi gets a foot in. Beckham clears, but there's no one up there. It goes out for a Dorkin throw. As now Dorkin comes away from their own box. A little slip there, but they're coming forward again. Goes in, Saunders, and it is saved, but it's come out to Neville Williams. Keeps playing it around on that left-hand side. Goes back, but it's come to nothing. Clements with a free kick. Goes in long, looks for Beckham, and it's off the post. It's off the post. That could have easily been the equaliser there. That was so unlucky from Romeo Beckham. Throw in to Dorkin. Dorkin are literally walking on a tightrope. If we've just had a shot like that, they really need to concentrate. But they could have easily made it too with an unmarked player in the Hornchurch box. Corner comes in, trying to clear it out, and we do. Can Nash get on it, but the ball comes back, but it's cleared this time. But Williams picks it up, but they get a throw out of it. A ball goes in, little cross, and is given a penalty. There was 3 players on one, and Carter gives Dorkin the chance to go 2-0 up. Goes across and puts it into the bottom corner. Dorkin 2-0 up with just over an hour played. The question is can my Hornchurch team get back into it? Playing it short, Robinson out to Fair. Fair goes up to Beresford. Beresford now on. Dixon Boner to Bradley. We've gone with 3 up front now. Dixon Boner with a poor left foot effort. Tried to get it in, but couldn't do it. Fair. Yeah, as I just said, I've just gone 3 up top now to try and cause some problems. And Nashi has scored. Nashi has pulled one back from the edge of the area. There is still life in Hornchurch. As we pick up the ball in the defence to Terry. It's got to go long. Robinson. Fair. Fair to Beresford. Beresford back to Fair. Can the ball go in? Bradley's there at the back. No, Clements. It's come off. That's a handball, isn't it? But the ref's not giving it. It's come back. Bradley, he scores. Bradley scores. No, the linesman's got his flag up. That could have easily have been 2-2. And that is the game. Dorkin have gone up, and Hornchurch another season in the National League. And there you have it. Season 25-26 here at Hornchurch has come to an end. So let's go through the season review to see how well we've done. And first up is our signing of the summer, Justin Aquanu. He got released from Coventry. He's come in round about the December sort of time when Nash got his injury to be literally an extra striker. We only had Beresford, but in 26 games he scores 19 goals, 7 assists. That is a great comeback for him. So the board's delighted. I just hope I can continue that form going into next season. And this is how the season ended for Hornchurch. The board wanted to attempt to avoid relegation from the National League. We finished in 2nd place. What an achievement after 46 games. 27 wins, 7 draws, 12 losses, which ain't the best. Goal difference of 20. We lose out by about 12 points there to Colchester, who were favourites for the league. But our top goal scorer was Ben Beresford in the league, with the likes of Nash and Brady being injured for such a big chunk of the season. But hats off to them. Dorkin finishing 5th. They are the team who got promoted with Colchester, but relegation went to Sutton, Chester, Gateshead and Waidstone. In the FA Cup, it was to reach the first round proper. We end up getting to the 3rd round. Now, this was an amazing sort of run. 3-3 against Dartford. Then we beat them away 6-2. Buxton there 0-0. Then we won the return leg 4-2. Then we played Fleetwood. Yes, Fleetwood, who are hot in the league above. We beat them 2-1. And then we crashed out to Manchester United 5-3. But I can't fault the guys in the FA Cup. They've done brilliantly. Nashi was the top goal scorer with 6, but he hit them early on in the rounds and missed the biggest game of the season. You just see me say it. 6-2 against Dartford was our biggest win. The match to remember, the turning point, was the 3-2 victory against Ebbsfleet quite early on. Brady, Nashi and Rio, before he went, getting the goals. And the goal of the season went to Dixon Boner with a truly incredible strike from around about 26-27 yards in a 3-1 win against Scarborough Athletic. Just a quick one on the finances. Everything's gone up because we've been in a higher division. Shirts, Beresford's been our top seller. Owakanu there, Beckham, Dixon Bonner and Nashi all weighed in with their shirt sales. But still only under 200 sold. Hopefully going to change that next season. Basically, our team of the season, how we lined up: Terry in goal, Fair, Vassell, Watson and Clements at the back, Dixon, Bone and Jenks in the midfield, Peaks, Romeo Beckham on either wing, with Beresford and Aquanu up front. I can't fault this team. This team was brilliant. Yes, I would have liked to see Nashi and Bradley in there, but what can you do when you've had seasons-long injuries? As you can see, I won Manager of the Month in August and November. Ben Beresford got Fans Player of the Season, while Aquana got Young Player of the Season. He also got the Sign of the Season. We know the goal of the season. Beresford was our top goal scorer with 23. Most assists from Romeo Beckham, which was 20. But there we go. Most goals by a player one match was Nashi with 5. Most assists was Beckham. We know that Nashi got most league goals for the club, 102 goals for him. That's absolutely brilliant. And Gaz Bradley there was the fastest goal, 24 seconds. That was on his 18th birthday against the eventual champions, Colchester United. And that is our season review. We're still waiting on word on who Manager of the Year is. I can tell you, I am in that category for it. But Hornchurch, thanks to their great run at the start of the season, they wouldn't expect us to be up there in second place. So we got admirers from the media companies. They like what we were doing. Hopefully, we can carry it on into next season and be one of the favourites. And speaking of Manager of the Year, yes, I have won my first accolade. I have picked up the Vanarama National League Manager of the Year. I am so proud. 47 games, a 57% ratio. Took the top spot away from Dawkins Mark White. Understandably, he's got promoted. And Paul Ince, who's in at Colchester. And both of those teams have gone up. So it's a great achievement to take this team from the National League South to the National League and finish second. And look at that. They've put us as the biggest overachievers in the season. Colchester United, we know they won. Dorking went up. We know who went down. But yeah, the biggest overachievers went to my Hornchurch team. Guys, that's season 25 to 26. It's going to be a big one next season because we don't want to be suffering with the second season syndrome here at Hornchurch. So we're going to go and work on some transfers and then get them back on the football pitch and hopefully make waves for next season. Like I said before, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, give me your media prediction of where you think we're going to finish next season. And no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, just remember, we all love the game. and I'll see you next time.